Hello to all on YouTube. Welcome back to In My Shed. I'm BC, and there goes the button. Welcome back to In My Shed. I'm BC. We'll have another try at taking this without the phone ringing. Okay, we're about to get into some more machining, but first, some questions for the subscribers. What the heck do you guys want? I'm getting mixed returns on the comments. Some guys don't want music. Others told me to get God to turn the monsoonal rain off because it causes background noise. What do you want? You want me in the movies like a lot of the other guys do? I personally prefer to do close-up on what's actually happening on the shaper or on the mill, so you can see more there. And in my cramped space, it's difficult for me to be in a lot of the shots and make the shot. So a little bit of input from you guys would be nice. If you don't want music, just say so. My droning voice is not sort of something I would like to have to put up with. However, a lot of my filming is without music and without voice and bloody boring, because it's the same thing as you watch a shaper straight backwards and forwards, or me grinding on the tool and cutter grinder, and that's why I put a bit of background music in, so you don't get those horrible lags of nothing really happening. So let me know what you want, what you would like to see on the machines, and music or no music. Okay, I'll put your hand back onto the shaper. Well, here we are, back at the CNZ shaper. I found the easiest way to machine these is downfeed on the shaper. Just 0.1 mils at time. And it's just over 2 mil width of something, it's basically just downfeed. A little sneaky trick with the lube. I spray it onto the side of the tool bit, that way it trickles down to where it's necessary and not all over the world. Seems to work okay. Now I have timed this operation, and with the poor work holding, it is very, very close to the same time it takes on the mill. So I'm very, very happy with this. But got my own sticks. Just the problem with half glasses, they're only half as good as protecting your eyes. The finish isn't as good as I would like, if this is only a rough and fill. I'm only loading the GoPro. I haven't yet found where you can narrow the field of view down, and that's preventing me getting good close-up shots on work in progress. So during the week I'll try and learn a bit more on how to make the GoPro work properly. At the moment I'm only working to scribe layout lines on the end of the block. I'll leave the last half a mil finishing passes to either be done here with the finishing tool or probably up onto the mill. It's a little bit easier to be more accurate on there. This slide is actually marked off as the others are in 0.1 increments, which is 4/1000 of the increment. It's a bit hard to be as accurate as I would like. I do intend to put downfeed and cross feed dial gauges on there, but as I said, I haven't. This is where I think the music would be good, till it gets boring. Okay, so as you get the second of it, I'll turn off here and bring you back to the other side being cold. Hello again, and we're back on the first milling machine. There's been a few changes in the setup since we were here the last time. First thing is the old blunt end mill, which is ground with the wrong centre. It's been removed. I tried that, but it's just not as good as it could be on this material. I can only clamp by little bits. I need a sharp cutter. What I've got in there is the much improved high performance cutter, which is now that much shorter. That makes it run really smooth. It gives a glass-like appearance to the cut. I'm very impressed. So without any more noise, we'll turn on the machine and get the cut running. I'm only taking a mill at a time depth of cut here. I don't want things coming loose in the vise. But this is acceptable milling. The gloss is already apparent on the material being cut, so I'm quite pleased with that. Of course, I don't like the thin slivers of bloody swarf coming off. They somehow finish up in your socks, give you all sorts of grief. This has been a bit of a monumental effort. The clapper box retract mechanism on the shaper failed this morning, so I've had to do a quick running repair there. All things old tend to fail, including me. So there we have reasonable traverse speed. I'll measure up and take you back on the next cut. Now we're back on the other side. We'll take another cut and see where we go. I've got this flange down to correct depth or correct thickness. I'm just trying to get the depth of the web now. Before I do an accident, I'll measure that. Yep, it looks like where I go. Power back on again. Well, provided it all keeps going straight like this, it's going to come out bloody marvellous. I can do with a bit of good luck for a change. But you should be able to see the shine off the flange at the back. Now that I've cut the cutter off short, there's no vibration, obviously because there's no flex, and it's an amazingly sharp cutter. Just taking all the material off. This might change my mind about doing a bit more on the milling machine. I've had a bit of trouble in the past with these ER collets. they've got a millimetre of collapse and they don't seem to fit fabulous at both ends of the travel. And when the chuck gets hot, I've had a few of them come loose on me. That happened on this particular piece doing the other side. So I've learnt my lesson, I check them regularly, but still it is a reasonable fastening system. But boy, does this make a mess. Now would be a good time to reflect on the thoughts about the music in the background. Bit of Jethro Tull or Pink Floyd if I'm allowed, I think. Or a recording of the Isle of Man TT. That's always good background. That's a little bit better, you'll be able to see what's happening now. Just got a bit of a surprise GoPro turned off the rear screen. Must be a battery saving feature, but it's a bit discerning to the operator. Still trying to get used to it. It does match up very well with Windows Photo, so I've got to say that. The best behaved camera I've used so far. Okay, I'll measure up now and see how well it's going to fit in the frames. I hope it's going to be good luck. If not, I'll bring you back to show a bit more machining. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next episode.